Good morning, boys and girls, and it is Wednesday today, and you'll see I'm in my PE clothes because today at 11:15, Healthy Kids coaches are going to put on a PE session for us via Zoom. So I've sent the links and all the passwords and things to you, so I hope you'll be able to join us at 10:45, 11:15 for our PE session, and it will run until 11:15. So it's a 30-minute session, and they're putting it on for all of the classes. So P4's time is 11:45. I think the coach this week is called Kirsty, but it's not just this week. It's going to be going on every Wednesday for our boys and girls. So that will be very exciting for us to look forward to every week, a little bit of PE on a Wednesday. So it is the 27th of January, 2021. We're nearly at the end of January now. It's hard to believe. So let's get started. Beginning with our spellings very quickly here. Slightly differently today, we'll do this. I'm going to point to each word, but I want you to say the word before I say it, okay? And that way you'll know whether you know the word yet or not, okay? So I'll point to each word and I'll wait a few seconds before I say it. So you try to beat me to it. You try to say it before me, all right? So let's start. Come. Some. Must. Under. Coming. Love. Money. Above. Month. Front. Enough. And doesn't. So how did you get on there? Did you know them all? I hope so. If you're not sure of a few, don't worry, we've still a few more days to practice them, all right? Moving on to sounds in focus then. And I think we're starting today at number 7, part 7. And it says, complete the list words in each sentence. Write the words that you have made on the lines. So, it's just a case of filling in the missing spaces for the words, just a little bit like we did in part 6. So let's just read through the sentences. If you something 4, you get 8. So it's something that starts with a missing letter there, then it has OU. So the second and third letter of the word is O and U. So you have to look through the list words and try and find a word that would make sense in that sentence. Next one says, I had an something for lunch. So again, look through your list words, try and find a word that would make sense. The opposite of old is something. I think that's an easy enough one for you, isn't it? And Norway is a something. Question 8 then is all about making words plural, making them more than one. So we're going to change these words to plural words, which is similar to what we did last week when we were looking at plurals for our literacy. So our words are bus here, and then bunch, number, buzz, rush, and colour. And we're going to change those to buses, bunches, numbers, buzzes, rushes, and colours. All right, so that's step 1 for question 8. Adding S or ES to each word to make it more than one. Okay, to make it a plural. Then, once you've made all your words, you have to sort them into alphabetical order. So you're going to write them again, but this time in alphabetical order. So your B words are going to come first, but there are 3 B words, so you need to make sure that you know which one comes first. So we've got buzz and bunch and bus there. There's bus at the top, bunch and buzz. So if the B is the same for all of them, then we need to move on to the second letter, U, U, U. Well, that's no good because it's the same. So when you're sorting these out, then you need to look at the third letter in each of those B words and figure out which letter comes first in the alphabet, which comes next and which comes last. All right. So your B words are going to come first, and then you have 3 other words to sort into alphabetical order as well. Question 9 then asks you to circle the prefix in each word. And prefixes are added to the start of words they affect their meaning, they change their meaning a little bit sometimes. So it's a little group of letters at the start of a word to change it a little bit. So happy becomes unhappy. The prefix there is un. It changes the meaning of the word. So when you're looking for the prefix each time, try to find a word hidden inside the word that's at the end. So for example, I see the word night here. I see the word market here. And then think of what the group of letters is before the word. All right? And then just circle them like they have done in the first one there for you. Literacy then today is comprehension, reading through a text and then answering the questions. So you have to read through here and just over the page a little bit, okay, and then answer the questions that follow. Okay, now I'm not going to read through the whole text now for you, but you can do that in your own time. But what I will do is I'll read through the questions, okay? Question 1 says, roughly how many dogs are there in the United Kingdom? Under 8 million, 8 million, or over 8 million? So you're going to go back through the text and you can underline, you can scribble on the page, you can circle things if you want, looking for that answer, okay? So for each question you should be looking back through the text and finding the answer. You shouldn't just be starting the questions and then never looking at the text again, okay? You should be referring back to the text, that's the story, after you read each question, all right? Question 2 then, how do dogs cool themselves down? Question 3, why is having a dog a big responsibility? Question 4, find and copy one word which means stay away from. So it's one word that means stay away from. It's just one word on its own, not a group of words. Question 5. How can a dog be kept safe in public places? So look back again through the text to see how they say a dog can be kept safe in public places. Question 5. Why do you think dogs are such a popular pet in the UK? So, you might have a different answer from someone else, and they could both be right. So it's just your opinion. Why do you think dogs are such a popular pet in the UK? So what's so great about dogs? Why do so many people have dogs, do you think? Now remember to answer in full sentences. Even this one, it says find and copy one word which means stay away. You could say a word which means stay away from is, and then write the word. And try not to begin your sentences with because. Because is not a good word to begin a sentence with. Because should be found in the middle of a sentence, not at the start. So if you're looking here, it says how do dogs cool themselves down? You would start with dogs cool themselves down by, and then fill in the blank, or fill in the rest of the space with your answer. Why is having a dog a big responsibility? It is a big responsibility because, and then add your answer. We've looked at that one. Next one, how can a dog be kept safe in public places? A dog can be kept safe in public places by, and then you write the answer. Why do you think dogs are such a popular pet in the UK? I think dogs are popular because, and then give your reason or reasons. All right, so full sentences as neatly as you can. All right. So today's maths is the last page, as you know, in this week's booklet. because tomorrow and Thursday we will be doing more practical based work, counting coins and calculating change. So keep these ones that you've already cut out handy, because we'll be using them tomorrow, and the notes as well that you have cut out as well. All right. So each time you are counting the money and seeing the total that each person has. Now I would suggest you start with the paper money, because it's the biggest amount, and then add in the coins afterwards. So you'll see there, Mel, for example, she has a £20 note. So her amount, she's definitely got £20. Then she's got some more pounds, 2 here and 2 here, and then she's got a 10p. So add those up to get your total. But I would suggest you add the notes first. There's Ben, and he has a £20 note and a £5 note. So you would add those up together. That would be £25. And then see how much other money he has as well in coins. And you do the same for Ella and for Rob. Question 2 then asks you to lay out and list notes and coins to buy each item. All right, so you could practice with the coins that I've given you first of all, if you want, those ones there. And then you can draw out little notes and coins that amount to each amount of money. So £22.30 there, for example, you could draw a £20 note. So just a little rectangle with the word £20 written in it. A £2 coin maybe, and then a 20p and a 10p, and you would have £22.30. Okay, so draw each time what you would need to pay for these 4 items. All right. It's a busy day with a lot to do. If you have any extra time, however, you still have your Catholic Schools Week booklet, and today we are on Wednesday. So on Wednesday there is information here for the parents, and then there is a picture for you to colour in. And it's a picture representing the story of the prodigal son, if you've ever heard that story. It's about a boy who goes away from his father. When he's grown up, he leaves his father, he spends all his money, and then he comes back home looking for forgiveness from his father. Now, if the adults at home don't have time to go through all this information, if you could even just watch the little YouTube video here on the prodigal son, it'll tell you a little bit about the story, and then you could colour in your picture. All right, if you have time, you can see how you are fixed for time, because I know you do have a lot to do today. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.